Welcome to Evanston, Illinois, Ryan Field, and home to the Northwestern Wildcats, where it will be a sea of purple as the fans are more than ready for this one. And the Hokies will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will have the football first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
His pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
To the air, it's Gray. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So Virginia Tech's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And that's what I love about the QB run game in this offense, is it just keeps these defenses off balance. We're going to see a lot of running backs doing their work between the tackles in this game as well. But you see how mixing in the quarterback run, too, it just keeps this defense so confused.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Wow, what a nice run. He's showing you his athleticism there. You guys remember back in the day when we were calling a game here and the all-time great Virginia Tech running back Kevin Jones came up to the booth and he got into a vertical leap contest with Pollock. It was awesome. This guy on the field, man, he's got so much skill and ability. He's strong and he's fast, and I think he can also out-jump them.
The Hokies trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Fakes to grab on the left. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. He's only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the catch. It's Covey. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They boot it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back. There he goes! Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you start a game in the 1st quarter and you show me I will run my quarterback like you did here, it makes me defend the whole field. It makes me a lot more nervous. You can tell this quarterback will be a threat throughout this football game.
Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Hokies have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Hokies! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to pass, it's Gray. Setting up the screen. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle, it's Dickey. Wide open spaces. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on 3rd down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field to get some more points.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The play action fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Gray. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Was completed via the screen. Gain of 5. That's a first down for the offense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll toss it to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Pulls and fires complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Hokies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. The sure hands, it's Holloway. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. It's a 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Makes the grab on 3rd. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good, easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Gets it to him on the screen. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
Dropping back, it's Gray. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are...
Going deep. He's got another 25. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They'll immediately call timeout.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Lots of running room. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They've got him wobbling wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Gray. He got it! And he won't be able to get it as the defense gets him down at the 1. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. Waning seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Absolutely center cut. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their 1st pick of the game. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Catch in the middle, it's Holloway. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
College football, man, there's so much speed on the field now. Your safeties are smaller, they're quicker, they're faster, they're more versatile than ever. They can rush the passer. You can send them at any time. Great job by the free safety, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their 1st pick here late in the game. The Hokies will call on their punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Back to throw. It's Gray. Makes the catch. Oh, out of space. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. At the 35, he's got room. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. It's a seam. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Northwestern!
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UConn is getting dominated today, and you know, the folks in stores deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 21 to Indiana. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Oh, they're after him. Finds his man. It's Green. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. That's why you never assume the first guy's going to make the tackle, and you have to keep running to the football.
Man, it's something you highlight every single week in defensive meetings. Don't assume somebody's going to make it. Don't assume somebody's going to make it. Take the correct angle. Nice job. First guy misses. Second guy gets him on the ground, forces the 4th down, throws that fist up in the air.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Dropping back, it's Gray. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We got to change something up here. We got to do something different because right now it's just a sack.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, running back on the move. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Looking for a gap. It's Turner. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down.
for the offense.
If the Hokies can keep this up in the passing game, that'll make them touch that Hokie stone with a little more enthusiasm.
Yeah, it'll get them jacked up. It'll get them excited. A lot of times with Virginia Tech, man, we've seen it. It's the defense. It's the special teams. But when they can get that QB throwing the ball down the field and create some balance, it's when they have their best teams.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted deep in his own end. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. One final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's brought down, but this interception, a huge play to end this quarter. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning. And come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Motion from the back. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Pressure coming. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quick completion on the out. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Gray. Complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Wildcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They send the tight end in motion. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them.
They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that 4th down. Now, obviously.
Touchdown, Hokies! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. How about this dude? He's throwing it like Don Strock or Jim Druckenmiller. He's running it like Tyrod Taylor or doing it all like Michael Vick.
Just showing the whole game, showing the repertoire, and how hard is it to stop a guy like this? I mean, when he can do all these things and stretch you with his feet, stretch you with his arm, that's why he's hard to stop, and that's why he's having himself a day.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. snagged in the middle. It's coming. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Wide open downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Grabbed in the middle. It's coming.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Looking to throw. It's great. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
That's a tough place to be if you're the quarterback, too. On 4th down, the defense dials up the blitz, and you just feel the pocket constricting around you. It's like a black hole. There's just nothing you can do. It's hard to see receivers downfield. It's hard to step up, and on that play, you're helpless, and you know that you're losing possession and you're coming off the field.
Trying to get the corner. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Hokies moving quickly to the line.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Northwestern, 13.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights off a defender. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Can't get him to the ground. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's great. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it. First down and more. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Two minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Creates a little space. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Wildcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Leaves it with the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.